I picked the completely wrong mech for this.
Boy. This is going to be interesting. I'm not quacking this analogy, right? Why? Why would you do this to me, Gravemind? Why do you hate me so much?
Weapons online. All systems override engage. Override.
Getting the hell away from the Nova.
Critical.
Letting him overheat.
Right torso destroyed.
75. Oh, got to 73 before we popped. Let's go.
Alright, let's do this. For victory. For lulz.
Yes. I was about to say, I remember from the practice, it was the opposite.
Why do you hate video gamers so much?
I should have brought the mech that I was considering just for the freaking lulz. Because that would have actually been perfect for this. Mech, I was considering bringing my honey badger awesome.
Oh, that would have worked well on this map.
Wow, I didn't expect you to already be here.
Target acquired.
Oh, that is one of those direwolves. Okay.
I don't tend to run alpha wolves. I have it where one set of them I can switch the Gauss rifles into it. But,
If you think I'm playing peekaboo with you in the caves, you got another thing coming.
I'd rather get off of this map. Because if I go in out of the caves, I'm dead meat. I'm honestly surprised that's not the small pulse fire starter.
No, not for solo play. You have to get too close. You can't play the pop and shoot game. The one that drove Tiz mad. The Jinn are constantly just poking him at 400 meters and disappearing before he can turn around.
Yeah. Another one I was considering bringing was the 4P, or Hunchback 4P, but it's okay for group. It's decent for group play as long as you hang back so as you can just plow into open components. But solo, even with the bank of medium lasers, you're just spreading damage too much. Especially on a faster mech.
You have a new Skype message.
Did you actually hear that through the mic?
Yep. Quite clearly.
I need to play with my sensitivity settings then. Just noticed something about the ice cave. It's interesting. I wish it did. That'd be hilarious. Hell, that would make Viridian Bog fantastic.
Curse you, collisions.
Yay, geometry.
Wow, those are really, really bad. Look how far this thing goes off to the side.
Oh yeah, I see it. I can see the spot because I'm hitting it too.
Well, that ruins the entire plan of get where I can only see his arm and poke that.
Wow, Gravemind. I'm testing. Okay.
Yeah, it
Okay,
is really bad.
That's how far it goes out on mine. You're gonna need to look at the video afterwards, Hylius, because that's just awful.
You should see my side. There's a good, like, 20-meter gap between where I'm shooting and where the actual wall is.
Hylius, I'm almost where I can go full on to the opposite wall with my reticle. And it will still be hitting the invisible wall. I feel like we're just gonna sit here and be amazed at how bad the old map geometry is.
Well, if you have no plans of coming out, and I have no plans of coming in, we might as well just go ahead and call this one and get a new map. Instead of waiting for 10 minutes. Oh, you are coming out. You changed your mind, you bastard. That's a cheap shot and you know it.
Deception
I was busy
and
talking.
distraction.
Well, maybe now I'll just avoid you for 9 minutes because you gave me a bunch of damage.
I know. Actually, this is a nice little perch.
Way to give away my plans, Gravemind.
Never noticed that the actual like light, the skylights are moving. Oh. Yeah, I figured it'd be a static element and that to lower like computation time and stuff like that.
Ah, their skyboxes are actually really good on most maps.
Yeah.
It's no computation or anything, it's just a texture. Same thing as clouds moving. But can you see the horseshoes and balloons?
Are they magically delicious? When did Lucky Charms become Spanish?
In Mexico.
I always preferred Cocoa Puffs or like Reese Puffs to Lucky Charms.
But marshmallows. Sugar goodness!
No, I missed. I do, but if I use them all, I run out of ghost heat. That's the problem. Yes, it is! If I hit over 80% heat on using all of them at the same time, that's awful. It's still riding the heat scale very hard. Well, I can get more volleys in if I just do one arm and then wait half a second. Also lets me shoot around cover. I do most of the time. A Banshee is an example. For some odd ass reason, because of all the damn quirks, triple AC5s is actually not heat neutral. It almost is, but it's not quite.
Really? I don't have problems with heat on mine, though. I don't have the weapon module.
Yeah, I've got the weapon module, and I think I was working on trying to get the range one too, but GXP takes a while to build, and I'm not paying for MC if I can help it. Did I leave? Oh, I do. Leave tracks of this now. Interesting.
This reminds me of me fighting Will on this map.
Well, typically runs cost, if I remember right, yeah.
Yeah, see, I'm not that dumb. Especially after taking that freaking cheap shot.
Yeah. The exposed torso is the one that it didn't take that shot.
Yeah, and I would have been in a better position for that if it wasn't for that shot.
Sometimes weird looking at textures still pop in and a little grainy effect that happens.
It's almost as bad as Unreal. Unreal is famously bad for textures loading in late, including in cutscenes, which is when it's even more hilarious. It had textures? Everything just looked black to me. Well, with the lack
It's
of
kinda-
lighting on anything.
Yeah, it's kind of awful going back in that Master Chief collection, switching back and it's like, oh god, you can't see anything. How
You
did I see
can't, it's
anything back
horrible.
then?
Not only can you not see anything, the controls suck.
And yet they revolutionized the first-person genre for the time.
Bullcrap. If anything revolutionized it, it'd be something like Counter-Strike, not freaking Halo.
Really, I have this thing deleted out and it could not stop accelerating before I fell off the edge. Well, it has more inertia, yes, but it's also going a lot slower than a light mech. A light mech can stop on damn dimes after going 150 kph, triple the speed. Well, this is where I question if you're in the low side or in the caves.
Something you won't find out in 30 seconds.
Yeah.
There goes a gig.
And then you're gonna have another 15-minute one if it stalls out again. What's actually interesting is I don't know if we're allowed to change. I think we're allowed to change mechs again if we so choose.
I would think so. It's the same as, I mean, you're going to a random map.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. It says I won. Victory.
No.
I got 1 kill.